Okay. Wait, so it's x. Wait, let me do it on another sheet.
I got it somewhere here. So your alpha. All right, let's see what we've got here.
So then you have.
So did you have x squared minus 14 equals negative 5x?
Yeah, oh, yes, yes.
So then x squared plus 5x minus 14, because you want to get your equation equal to 0,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
So then when you factor in, you have a negative 14, so it would be plus 7. So it's x plus, it factors down, yeah, x plus 7, x minus 2.
Yep.
And then you have negative 7 and positive 2.
Yep.
Yeah. And then in the last one, well, I thought I did it right, but it came down, I got the first whole right, and then I had like, I put the negative 2 in the parentheses.
Okay, so wait, let me catch up here too. So,
okay, sorry.
So you factored the top as what?
I got x minus 3 and then x plus 2.
Okay.
And then on the bottom, I took out a 2, and then I got x plus 2, x minus 2.
Perfect. Okay, so then you notice those canceled.
Yep.
And so that left you with x minus 3 over 2, x minus 2.
Yep.
And because you canceled that, you know your whole is going to be where x is negative 2.
Right. Yep.
Okay. So then we know our whole is going to be where x is negative 2. So then we'll go back and just put in negative 2's. So you have negative 2 minus 3 and 2 times negative 2 minus 2.
Oh, shoot. Why do I keep doing that?
What did you do?
Wait.
Did you put a negative 3 right here?
I don't think I'm focusing well enough because I put a 3 in, so that's why I got 10.
So anyhow, we should have gotten negative 5 on the top and 2 times negative 4 on the bottom.
Yeah.
So that
negative 5 or 5/8.
5/8, yeah.
Yeah. I know how to do it, but I make stupid mistakes like that.
Well, you don't usually do that. Maybe you were rushing today or overconfident.
I think, well, for the first one, I was getting mad because I had the 4 in and I wasn't factoring right, or I couldn't get it to factor. So I think I started rushing because then you said let's finish up,
right,
so then I just did that one too fast. Yeah. Well then I think I'll be okay. But I do have a question on the homework, if that's okay. I already turned it in, but I just want to make sure I did it right.
Okay.
It was the first one. It was with the.
So on the 2.8, the first problem.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what you got, and if you missed it, we'll go through it.
Okay, so it was 4x minus 2.
Yeah, no, what'd you get as your answer?
Oh, I got negative 3, 4. -3 and 4, like in the parentheses.
Okay.
And my little diagram or my shading was in the middle of the -3 and 4.
Okay, I think, let's take a look at it and see, because I think you've got a mistake in there somewhere. So what did you do first?
I subtracted the 2 over.
Yes, that's exactly what you want to do.
And then I put that over 1, yeah.
Mhm.
And then I multiplied the x plus 3 for the 2 over 1.
Yep, so you put in
And I
x
multiplied
plus
both of those by
3
that.
and x plus 3, just like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for the new problem, I wrote it as 4x minus 2 minus 2x minus 6.
Beautiful.
And then over x plus 3.
Yep, that's exactly right.
And then I conjoined them, and the 4x and the minus 2x went to 2x and then minus 8.
Yep, beautiful.
Over
so
x
far.
plus 3.
Yep.
And then I know for the first, you just solved for 0, right?
Yep.
For the top. So for that I got 4, and
Yep.
then the bottom I got -3.
Yep, that part is absolutely perfect. So I
Okay.
think your mistake came in this next step. What did you do next?
So then I put I put a 0,
Perfect.
and I solved for that.
Okay.
And then I got
So you got
I
negative.
got -8 on the top and then -3 on the bottom.
No, you got positive 3 on the bottom.
Isn't it just 0 minus 3? Why don't we do that? It's 0 plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it wouldn't. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that
So
is
it's
not
still
right.
negative.
So we actually,
It would be less than.
yeah,
Or it doesn't work there, so it just works on the outside.
that's right. That's right. So you'll have negative infinity to -3,
Right.
and then
Those are just parentheses.
Yep.
Negative. Four.
Yep.
Okay. Should I resubmit that?
No.
I don't know.
no,
I think I did other ones already.
I'm not counting it. I mean, I don't take off points if you've made a good attempt
Oh.
at it.
Okay.
But I do always want you to check your answers when I post them. So I haven't posted these yet, obviously, because it's not due yet. But you always want to go back and look over your homework and make sure you fixed any mistakes.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay,
I
now
think
this
I'm
one's
good.
ready. Okay?
And then do we have, will we have to print anything, or when's our test? Do we have a test coming up?
We're going to have another quiz coming up. I'm not sure, Claire, if I'm going to do a test. I only see you 3 days a week, and I just,
Right.
tests take so much time. So
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't know. I know we're going to have a 2.8 quiz. We'll practice for it in the next class and take a quiz the next time. So
Okay.
I think for
So
you,
will that be over just,
over the inequalities.
so it'll be the 2.6 homework through 2.8? Or is it just over the
It's
inequality?
just over, the next quiz we take will be just over 2.8.
Oh, okay.
So it'll
That'll
be
do.
1 or 2 problems like this, inequalities.
Okay.
And we'll
Alright.
practice for that next time.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, well I think I'm okay then. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for coming by. what's up?
I was just wondering if we could go over the 2.8 homework if you had time for that. I did. I just wanted to make sure my answers were correct.
Okay. So just tell me what your answers are.
Okay. So for number one, for the positive, I got negative infinity to negative 3/5 or 1 to infinity. For negative, I got negative 3/5 to 1. And then for 0, I got x equals 1 and negative 3/5.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, for number two, I had negative infinity to negative 5. Negative 5 has a bracket, while the negative infinity just has the parentheses, left parentheses.
Wait. I don't know what you're doing there. I don't know what's happening. So tell me what you did on problem 2A.
Alright, well, the first thing I did was I factored out
Yep.
x squared plus 3x minus 10
Yep,
and x squared minus 6x plus 9.
okay. So what did you get when you did that factoring?
X minus 2 and x plus 5 on top and x minus 3 squared on the bottom.
Okay,
And then I put those numbers on the number line. So I put negative 5, 2, and 3 on the number line.
okay. I'm not sure
So
why you would
3
have
was-
any brackets though. There's nowhere equal to in this problem. So no dots should be colored in. I'm not sure why you had any colored in. Remember, you
You know
only,
what? That is a good question. I just realized that.
yeah.
Thank you.
So we don't want any brackets there at all. And the fact that we've got this means we're gonna have to check every single space. We're not gonna
Okay.
be able to alternate. I have no idea what's going on here, so we're gonna need to check every single space. So, I guess I'll try -6. So that's gonna give me -1 times -8. Now that's squared, so that's gonna be positive something. It doesn't really matter to me what it is. That's always going to be positive on the bottom. So when I put in a -6, I actually come up with a positive answer, which is not the kind of answer that I want.
Yeah.
So this is not shaded. All right, now I'm gonna try number in here, 0. Any number in there is fine, 0 is a choice. So then I'll get 5 times -2 over a positive again on the bottom. That's always, the bottom's always gonna be positive. So I have -10.
Over. Yeah.
Okay, that works. Because -10 over a positive, that's a negative number, and that is indeed less than 0. So that section's okay. Now, 2.5. 2.5 would give me a 7.5 over a positive. I put in 2.5. And I got a positive answer, so that doesn't check either. I need it to be less than
So that
0.
would be -5 to 2.
What? Well, I haven't tried
Yeah,
out here
yeah.
yet. I gotta try out here.
Oh,
So-
sorry.
If I try 4, that would be 9 times 2 over a positive. Yeah, that does not work either. So the only part of the number line that works is the part between -5 and 2.
Okay.
Okay,
So for 2, yeah, I understand that.
all right.
So for 2b, I got -1 to 3/2. So it'd be over 2.
And that was it?
Well, I think I made the mistake of not checking 2 outwards.
Yes.
Because I got -1, 3 over 2, and then 2
Yes.
outwards.
So
I
you're-
didn't check that.
Yeah, your dots are in the right spot, but you need to, actually in this problem, you don't even need to, check everything. You check one region. You said this worked.
Mm.
Okay, since none of your factors are squared, you can just alternate. So if you figured out that that one worked, this will be a no, this will be a no, and this will be a yes.
Yes.
So your answer should be that interval that you said, and also the interval out here.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right, and then what did you get for the last one?
Okay. I got -4 to 15 over 2.
Are you sure it's a -4?
Well, that may have been my bad.
Because isn't your denominator x minus 4?
Yeah, you're right.
So that
Yeah,
should be
no, that was
positive
bad.
4.
My bad. I don't know why I put +4, so that was
Okay, yeah.
my bad.
So it is from 4 to 15 halves, and the 4 is open, but the 15 halves is closed,
Okay.
right? Because denominator dots are open, so the 4 is open, and then your
Yeah.
answer is just that little section. So a bracket at 15 halves and an open interval at 4.
All right. Thank you.
All right. What do you need, Farrell? And why are you late, Farrell? Because I already went through your quiz with another student. So I need you to come on time if you're going to come, okay?
Okay.
All right, so what do you want to look at?
Can we do one, like another one, like 10 and 11 from the notes?
Yep. Yep. So from now on, I need you to come right at the end of school, okay?
Okay.
Don't be coming in 20 minutes late. All right, let's do x plus 3 over x minus 5 is less than or equal to 3. All right, so what do I do first?
That 3 over to the other side, right?
Yep, gotta move the 3 to the other side. That's exactly right. So the 3 goes over to the other side. So that I have a 0, gotta have a 0. And then I'm gonna think of this 3 as 3 over 1. And then what?
Then do we have to get that 1 out of the denominator?
Well, we need that denominator to be something besides 1, yes. What do I need that denominator to be?
Do we need it to be even so like it can be a whole 1?
No. No, look at your notes. What did we make that second denominator into? We made it match something.
Oh, that's the part. I don't have that part written down.
Well, I did 2 of them, Farrell.
I know.
Okay. You need to make it match this one, so you're going to have to multiply top and bottom by x minus 5.
Oh, I do have that. I just didn't know what it meant. I have like the little parentheses. My fault.
So we want our denominators to match. So the 1 gets times by x minus 5 on the top and the bottom. So now our denominator is x minus 5. That's our common denominator. So now we write one fraction, and the denominator is x minus 5. Now, what is going to be the numerator? We got to put all this together in the top here. So we'll have
What is it?
x plus 3,
Yeah.
and then be careful, minus 3x plus 15.
Right.
And then we put all that together. So we have negative 2x plus 18.
Right.
Now I figure out I'm going to have a dot for the top and a dot for the bottom of my fraction. I know that the bottom dot is going to be at 5. But the top dot is a little tricky. So I'm going to over to the side, set it equal to 0, negative 2x plus 18 equals 0, and solve that. So that tells me that my top dot will be at 9.
Okay.
So I've got one at 5 and one at 9. Now, there is an or equal to in this problem.
You
But-
said we closed it.
The only closed one is the top one. Remember, you cannot ever close the bottom. So I close the top one. And now I'm going to figure out where I'm going to shade. So I know I'm going to alternate, so I only need to do one check, but I need to check something. So what number do you want to try?
7.
7? 7 is fine. 7 is in here. Pay attention to where your number is that you're checking, because what you're going to do now is figure out if this is shaded or not. So when I put in 7, I get negative 14 plus 18. I get 4 over 2. 4 over 2 is 2. Is 2 less than 0?
No.
So you don't shade. That does not get shaded.
The outsides do.
The outsides do. So your answer is negative infinity to 5, and those have parentheses, and then a bracket from 9 to infinity. And the infinity is always a parentheses, but the 9 is a bracket because that dot got closed in. All right, now you try one on your own.
Okay, I got you.
All right, so see if you can go through that. I'll give you a couple minutes and then I'll do the first couple steps so we can check to make sure you're on track. All right, are you at this point for negative x minus 13 over x plus 3?
Yeah, that's what I got.
You got that? Good. All right, keep going.
Question.
What?
So you already have an x plus 3, and then you multiply it by the 1 by x plus 3. So why doesn't it combine since you have two? If you get what I'm talking, if you get what I'm saying.
It's like if you have 2/3 and 5/3, when you add those together, it's 7/3. You get the common denominator.
Okay.
So at this point, you should be drawing a number line.
Yep.
And I know I'm going to have a dot at -3. That numerator is tricky though, so I would write it out, set it equal to 0, and I got -13.
Okay.
Did you?
Oh no, I messed it up. I put a -9. I put a +9 instead of -9.
Oh yeah, you gotta be careful. It's distributed, so it's -3x minus 9.
Yeah, now I got you.
So I know my bottom is at -3, and my top I had to figure out, and it turned out to be -13.
Okay.
Should I color in any of those dots?
Yeah, color in the numerator.
Yep,
'Cause
the
it's
13. Yep, perfect.
and then we can do like -5. Will that work?
Any number will work except these two, so -5 is fine. Now, I'm just going to tell you, Farrell, that a lot of times the arithmetic is easier if you just use 0.
Okay.
Because if you plug in -5, you're going to have -5 minus 13. I mean, you're going to have to do a lot of arithmetic. So
Okay.
it's fine. There's nothing wrong with -5. It's just easier to use 0.
Okay.
0's out here. Because when I
That's
put
good.
0 in, I just get -13/3, right?
Yeah.
Is
And that's not greater than
it's
0.
not greater than 0. So I'm not going to shade here. Because that's where 0 is, right here. I'm not going to shade it.
Right.
Which means I am going to shade this, and I'm not going to shade that. So my answer is just bracket -13, parentheses -3.
Gotcha.
All right, why don't you real quickly find your homework paper and there's one of those on the homework. I gotta find the homework.
Okay.
Do the one like that from the homework. I don't know why I can't find my homework. I just had it.
You want me to tell you the problem?
Yeah, but I am gonna have to find my homework at some point. But yeah, sure. What is the problem?
4x minus 2 over x plus 3.
Oh, here it is. I got it. Yeah, I got it right here. I laid it down. All right, so just do this problem and see if you can come up with the right answer.
Okay. my numerator I got a fraction. Cause I did x plus 3, and then -2, x plus 3, and then you distribute 2x plus 6.
-6.
-6, there we go. Okay, I'm good now.
So you got 2x minus 8.
Yep.
So where are your dots going to be?
So open dot at -3,
Okay.
and then 2, then -4.
Actually, it's going to be positive 4. Take 2x minus 8 and set it equal to 0.
Okay, I got you.
So you add the 8 and divide it, so you're going to get 4. Just solve it like a regular equation.
Right.
And they're both open dots because there's no or equal to. This problem does not have an or equal to.
Okay.
So it's just all going to be open.
And then plug the, we'll put 0 in.
Okay, and remember now, 0's right here. 0's in
Right.
between.
Okay.
So we're going to try to decide if we shade here or not.
Right.
All right, so what do you get if you put in 0?
-6, and then 3, so
wait.
-3.
What,
Oh,
wait.
-2, my bad.
Okay, wait. 0 minus 8 would be -8
Yeah.
over 3, not 6.
Oh, because 2 times 0.
Yeah, is 0. That's what's nice about using the zeros. You just really have that left over.
Okay.
So, is -8/3 bigger than 0?
No.
No. So that means the area where you checked, you do not shade.
Right.
So that means we do shade the outsides.
Gotcha. And then it should be parentheses, infinity,
Negative infinity.
negative infinity, and then comma -3,
Yep.
union,
Yep.
parentheses, 4, comma, infinity.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Okay.
All right.
Ready.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow or sometime.
Okay.
All right.
Can I just turn the homework in today?
Oh, sure. If you have it all done.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks.
For it.
Bye-bye.